So what I want to talk about in this video is why I like Paladins way more than Overwatch. And there has been a lot of debates about Paladins being a copy of Overwatch, but Paladins actually being a copy of Team Fortress 2, but Paladins then being a copy of Overwatch, and then people saying that actually Overwatch copied Paladins since the release date, and I'm not gonna talk about that right here on this video. I don't really care. What I'm just saying in a nutshell is why I like Paladins way more over Overwatch. And before anything, I have played both games for an average kind of time. Well, Paladins way more. Since Overwatch, I played it on my friend's house, like two friends that had the game, and I just went there, make like some little matches and all that. So I have a basic knowledge about Overwatch, and I have a little bit more experience on Paladins since, well, the points that I'm gonna be making, which are the first two, money and system requirements, wouldn't allow me to play Overwatch, and it will be really stupid for me to say, oh, I like Paladins way more, but I have never played Overwatch, so yeah, Paladins is better. It's just like really stupid. So just telling you that I have played both games for a basic average amount of time. And well, yeah, that's why I came up into this conclusion of why I like Paladins way more than Overwatch. So the first issue that I want to address around this thing of Overwatch and Paladins is money. So Overwatch is a game that costs around $40 if I'm not wrong, and that's just too much for me for a game. It's just too much. I'm a big fan of microtransactions. I love paying $5, then $2, then $10. You know, I don't like paying $40 out of the blue. I'm not a fan of that, since $40 is 1/4 of a minimum wage here where I live. And also, when I buy a game, I feel this compromise, this responsibility of having to have fun. You're not like, hey, let's see if I like it. No, you have to be sure that you will like it, or that money will just go down the drain. And that's the thing that gives me a really big red flag on Overwatch. Since I have this compromise, I have this responsibility of having to have fun, since I paid a big amount of money out of the blue just to play it, so I feel a compromise. In the other side, Paladins is free to play. It has these microtransactions which are just for cosmetic things, not to play the game. And it's cool, like League of Legends. I don't have to pay to play the game, but I can make my favorite character look a little bit cooler by just paying, let's say, $5 or less. So that's the thing that I really like about Paladins, the fact that I don't have to spend so much money on little presents that I want to give myself, that I don't have to feel that compromise, that big responsibility of having to have fun. Another thing that's kind of personal, and well, I don't know if you will feel like identified with this, is the system requirements. So, a friend of mine borrowed me his account so I could play, because I was really curious about the game. So I got it all up, I installed it, downloaded everything, and then when I was trying to start the game, and it started up, oh god. My PC couldn't handle it. It was so heavy for my PC, and it couldn't handle it. I remember that the higher I got on FPS was 15, and the environment, the texture, everything looked so gross on low specs. It just looked so bad, and I didn't want to play. I know that it's way more important gameplay than actual graphics, but I just couldn't. It was just too much for my PC, the one that I'm making this video on. It was just too much. I remember that on teamfights my FPS dropped to 3, and I just got them choppy images of a Pharah rising up in the sky, a Winston fucking jumping across the map, and it was just little frames, just frames. I didn't see a constant flow, it just fucking frames. And also my goddamn sound just fucked up. McCree used his Q, and the only thing that I heard was I mean, it was just so much for my PC that it couldn't even handle the sound. So that's the thing, if I can't play something, I will like the thing that I can actually play. Paladins, in the other side, I can't play it. And I think that Paladins has higher requirements, but I don't know why I can play Paladins. In medium also, I think that high specs, obviously without shadows, but I can play it and it looks nice. I can't record, I will explain you how I got the footage later. I went to my sister's house and record whatever. But the thing is that I can play it at least. I can't record, but I can play it. And if I can play something, I can have fun. The third thing that I want to talk about is the in-depth customization of your character. Let's say, I'm just not talking about skins, I'm talking about actually modifying the output of your character healing values or running like the running speed values or its healing values. Paladins has this thing, and it's a thing that I really like since I play League of Legends. I really like the system of item shop and runes, and Paladins has this. How does it apply it? Paladins has these two things called item shop and loadout. So the loadout is basically a set of cards that you equip before, well, in a match, and they give you different buffs. Let's say with the guy that I'm playing right now, if you look at the start of the video, at the very start, there's a thing, well, there will be a window that will say loadout. I will click on it and then it will display some cards. Those buffs can be changed. You have this pool of cards that you can buy different cards that each one has its a specific thingy that does this specific buff, and you can like customize your way of playing. Let's say with this guy that I'm playing, Victor, I can upgrade my grenade so I have low cooldown on my grenade and I will be spamming my grenade to have a constant pressure, a constant AoE damage. But no, I went with the basic one because I think that the basic one is actually really good. So that's the kind of thing that I really like. You can go really in depth on that. Also, at the start of every single match, you'll have a certain amount of credits that you can see on the bottom right corner of your screen. And these credits work on the way that they give you perks. They give you perks on the item shop. The item shop has 4 sections, which are in like a nutshell: defense, health, general buffs, and damage. So that's the counterplay when it comes to Paladins, because you can't change your champion like in Overwatch. You have to play again and again and again with the same champion, but you have the option to strategically make an outplay for the team composition that you're playing against. So that's where the credits come in handy, and you win them by killing or assisting in a kill or capturing a point, following the payload and all that. And so when you die, well, you can buy these perks to play against the team composition that you're playing with. And this is what really got me into Paladins. This is what really made me love Paladins. The fact that I play League of Legends and having the system of runes and the system of the item shop and planning my counterplay on any moment. Having that on a fast-paced game, it just blows my mind. I love it. But yeah, that's basically what I really liked about Paladins that I feel Overwatch won't give to me. And it's in a general like kind of way, since I forgot the community, which is a theme that I will touch in another video, since I don't want this video to be that long and extensive and all that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a great time.